G'day and welcome to another Pokemon Go video. So jumping straight into Go Battle League, and as you can see, currently sitting at expert rank, and we're about to end the season. So if you're new to the channel and like what you see, hit that subscribe button down below and you can help this channel grow. So with that being said, I do have videos of my other Season 7 matches, so if you want to check any of those out, coming into Season 8. I'll link to those now and you can have a look, but for now we'll jump into the Kanto Cup, and I'm going to be running Lapras, Dewgong and Magneton. So Lapras running Ice Shard, Skull Bash and Surf, Dewgong running Ice Shard, Icy Wind and Water Pulse, and Magneton running Thunder Shock, Discharge and Magnet Bomb. So a little bit of a different team, and we've got this lead match against the Shadow Blastoise, and they look to be lagging. So I think they lagged out, which is not good for them. Sometimes it's hard to tell whether it's lag or whether it's just the animation glitch. Unfortunately, yeah, that was a good game. So this team has one, well, I say one, it has a few weaknesses, but one massive weakness, and that is Machamp. So Machamp on the lead is absolutely brutal. So this one's a Shadow, so not looking so good. I will have to shield this up because the Shadow is going to be able to charge me down here. We did get the CMP tie. So I'm going to be able to throw the Surf there. Unfortunately, they decide to shield up as well, which is really not ideal for me. And can I get to another one? No, I can't. So this is going to be really bad. So here, I'm going to have to shield this up. And it's a Rock Slide. So, ouch. Really not ideal for me. I'm going to swap into my Dewgong just so I can preserve my Magneton. Cross Chop comes through. It's going to be super effective anyway, but it's not going to be quite as bad as, yeah, getting it absolutely KO'd there. So out comes the Alolan Graveler, so not ideal. Takes 3 for the Rock Blast, 4 for the Thunderbolt, and 4 for the Stone Edge. But instead, they're going to swap out and save it. So they're swapped out into the Sand Slash, and that's going to be able to charge me down. So come in with the Magneton. It has been debuffed, but at this point, it's GG's. The Machamp on the lead there just absolutely destroyed me. So we're able to throw this charge move before I'm able to get to a charge move. Well, a second charge move myself, and just take me out. So that was brutal. Biggest weakness for this team, Machamp. Particularly Machamp on the lead, because if they swap in a Machamp, at least you can then, you might have an energy lead, but yeah, Machamp on the lead, and they shield is brutal. So, next game, we've got Gengar on the lead, so this isn't too bad, because obviously Gengar's super glassy, so you can throw the shields. I'm going to let this one go. Hopefully it is the Shadow Punch, and they are Shadow Punch baiting, so that's fine. And then I'm just going to go straight into my next Surf and see what they want to do. Do they want to let this go, or do they want to shield it up? So they're going to shield that up, so that's fine. And then they throw the charge move just before I faint. So I'm going to actually let this go. Shadow Punch is going to KO at this range, but that's fine. I'm up 2 shields. Let's see what they've got. So one fast move from the Magneton there, and let's not see what they've got, because they did not want to see a Magneton with 2 shields. Happy days for me. That is a good game. Well, I say good game. It's probably not. It's very quick. That's the way you like it. So Shadow Snorlax in the lead. People are loving these Shadows this season. I mean, I ran Shadow Snorlax, so I can't really say much. So unfortunately, we did get the CMP tie. I'm going to let that go. It's probably going to be a superpower, and then they're going to bounce. It is the superpower, but because we CMP tied, let's see what they want to do here. They do shield it up, and are they going to go? No, so not getting out of there. Waited for me to throw my energy, and then swapped into the Licky Tongue, which is fine. So I'm going to swap into the Magneton, just because Licky Tongue's probably going to be running Power Whip and Body Slam, and I don't want to have to potentially bait well, shield up a potential power whip bait. So I'm just going to go straight into the Magneton there and look to charge down. So here, going to overfarm just a little bit, don't get too greedy, and then throw the Magnet Bomb, see what they want to do, and they want to let that go, so fine with me. Out comes the Magneton. So this one, want to throw the Thunder, throw the Discharge, because Magnet Bomb is going to be resisted, so want to obviously get that done. So time to sack my Lapras and manage to get the sack swap in. There goes a lot of their energy. So what I want to do here is, well, shield this one up. Tell me I shield this up. I don't shield this up. Wow, that is a bold move there. So they swap into the Shadow Snorlax there. I get the shield, which is absolutely fantastic. I've got 2 shields. I've got to be worried about the superpower here. It is just a body slam bait, so not ideal for me. But going to overcharge just a little bit, because again, don't want to get too greedy, because I don't want to be hit by another charge move. Able to get to a take it out with the Icy Wind. In comes the Ninetales, get to another Icy Wind, and that's going to be a good game there from the Shadow. So absolutely spectacular sack swap there, and a Dino as the reward, going 3 and 2 in that set. So gotta love to see the Dino. Missed that one. Let's see if I can hit it this time. Yes, I can. So there's the excellent throw, and we'll jump into the next set. So like I said, in that one, Machamp, any fighters really, but Machamp's just the fighter that appears in this league. So for this one, I'm going to see a Dewgong. So this is not too bad, because I'm running Skull Bash. I do have a move that will potentially cause some damage. I do expect Icy Winds to come through here, which is not ideal, but I mean, they're not going to do much damage. They are going to debuff the absolute life out of me, though. So, got an extra Ice Shard through there, which is nice. Icy Wind coming through again does absolutely nothing, because now I'm also buffed from my Skull Bash, so happy days. So going to go straight for the next Skull Bash here, and absolutely max out my defense. Let's see what they want to do. So again, no reason to shield. I'm super buffed in my defense and super debuffed in my attack. So they swap into the Shadow Aerodactyl. So this is an interesting one. I'm going to throw the Discharge again here. Got the shield, so it doesn't really matter. But to be honest, if it's a neutral matchup or both are going to be doing super effective damage, you want to be throwing the Magnet Bomb. Being a Shadow Aerodactyl, it's not going to make any difference. Either of these are going to KO from this range. So there it goes. Down goes the Shadow, and they come in and they farm me down with Ninetales. So what do I do here? So I'm going to come into my Lapras. I'm actually going to have to I'm not going to let this go. I'm going to shield this up so I can throw my Surf. Surf coming through. Let's see what they want to do. So they want to shield up as well. They're going to have to throw more energy here, which is absolutely perfect for me. Energy comes through, and I'm going to come into my... Now, I need to be careful of a sack swap here. Just need to make sure they do not sack swap here, and they, unfortunately, they don't get the sack swap, but they do get to an Icy Wind, so that's going to debuff my attack. But I've almost got 2 Water Pulses here. So straight into the Water Pulses against the Ninetales, and that's going to be enough damage to take it out, even with that debuff. So because they debuffed, I didn't one-shot, but had plenty of energy there, so able to throw the Water Pulse followed by the Icy Wind and take that game. So good game right there. Questionable shielding up on the Lapras, but I mean, it did burn a shield. So here's the game no one likes to see. Machamp on the lead. So let's see what they want to do here. So this time I actually get to my Surf first, which is amazing. But are they going to look to farm all the way down? So I'm going to shield this up because I'm not sure. So cross chop coming through, and I should be able to, no, not quite able to get to another surf, but I will shield that up, and because we're, yeah, CMP tied almost. Lucky I didn't over tap, and they let it go. So do I have a chance is the question. So Lapras comes out here. They've got a shield, so I'm going to come in with my own Magneton here, and got to be careful of the sack swap. So expecting a Surf to come through here, and Surf is still going to do, as you can see, huge amounts of damage. So they're not swapping out, so just going to throw this Discharge, see what they want to do. No shield there, that's fine. Surf coming through, and let's see what they have in the back. So would have really liked to be able to sack swap that, and it's a Hypno. So Thunder Punch is not going to be my friend here. Going to throw straight up Ice Punches, Icy Winds, and just to get that debuff off. Yeah, so let's see how much damage a debuffed Thunder Punch does. It's too much, and there's the next one coming through, and that's going to be enough to take me out. So that Machamp on the lead, so I did a little bit better there. So what I should have done, and I could have played that better, the only way is possibly sack swapping my Dewgong to catch that Surf on the Lapras, but I was one move too slow there. So if I had have done that, possibly I would have come up with more of a chance, but to be honest, yeah, tough one there out of the gate. So for this, going to shield this up. Let's see what it is. I'm hoping it's a Weather Ball, so that's really not good for me. So going to go straight up for the Skull Bash. Let's see if they want to let this go, or so let it go. Does huge amounts of damage, and am I going to be able to farm down now? No, we simultaneously KO, so that's brutal. Would have really liked to be able to survive that. So they've got shields, which is unfortunate for me. I come in with the Dewgong here against the Raticate. So Alolan Raticate. So got to be careful of the Hyper Fang. It's charging up a lot of energy. That bite damage is going to be adding up. The question is, do I want to shield? No. And thankfully, I'm able to survive pretty comfortably. I store up a charge move, and then I'll swap into Magneton, go straight for my own Magnet Bomb here. I do get the shield, and then I'm able to get to a second charge move before they throw. So got a little bit greedy there on their charging. Able to take it out. So this is not looking good for them. So going to go straight for the Magnet Bomb again. If they want to shield, happy days. If they want to shield, they have no shields left. So that's going to do a lot of damage, and then able to get to the next charge move, which is going to be enough to take them out. So what they're doing there is obviously trying to store back-to-back charge moves to throw on my Dewgong when it comes out, but able to get to a charge move before they are able to charge me down. So happy days, able to get that win. To be fair, that was their win condition, although obviously I had a charge move stored on my Dewgong, so not going to be a problem. So we've got Sand Slash on the lead. So Alolan Sand Slash? I think it's Alolan Sand Slash. So it takes 5 to get to the Ice Punch, 8 to get to the Bulldoze. Unfortunately, it got to 8. Powder Snow's such an insanely fast move. Not good, but they tried to come out with their Hypno. I don't know if they're trying to catch a move or not, but saved my energy and swapped into Magneton. For this one, I'm going to risk it. Let's hope they throw a Thunder Punch and not a Fire Punch. It's a Shadow Ball. Boom. Ouch. Really hoping they were baiting there, but not to be. So 5 to get to the Shadow Ball, 4 for any punches, and 7 for a Focus Blast. So going to come out with the Lapras here. I managed to get a shield, which is possibly actually not ideal, and they throw another Shadow Ball. So good shield there on my part. Going to look to go all the way down with the farm, and then I've got back-to-back Skull Bashes saved. I'm going to actually throw back-to-back Skull Bash, back-to-back Surfs. I've got enough for a Skull Bash, but I'd rather just put the shield pressure on, and if they decide not to shield, then Happy days. So Powder Snow is not going to be enough to take me out. They're going to have to throw a charge move, and they don't, because I'm buffed with my... So what are they doing there? So I'm not sure if they got a little bit of lag there or what happened, but was able to swap out and snipe that with the Dewgong, and looking really good there because I've got the debuff through before they're able to get to another charge move, well, any charge move. Able to shield up the crunch there, and then going to look to Water Pulse, and let's see if Water Pulse is going to be doing enough damage to take this thing out. Not quite. So Alolan Raticate is pretty thick, and I think at that point they know that's GG's. So it's a good game, and thank you very much for the win. So good game right there. Yeah, so grabbing those, grabbing that shield with the double surfs, I think was definitely the play over, over the Skull Bash, even though they didn't shield that first one up. So Wigglytuff on the lead here, which is not ideal for me, but also I don't really mind too much. Gonna throw back-to-back surfs here because even with the buff from even with the buff from Skull Bash, it's just too oppressive. Charm does so much damage. So they're going to come in with my Magneton here and go to town farming. They swap in with their own Ninetales, so not a Shadow this time, so won't be doing quite as much damage, but also will have a little bit more health. So actually I'm going to go straight for the Water Pulse, but unfortunately they got to another Weather Ball first, and it doesn't do too much damage. It is neutral because of the Ice typing along with the Water typing, so the Fire is going to be neutral. So they decide not to shield that one up, so happy days for me. So now they're going to come in with another one. Going to shield this Weather Ball up and look to farm down, and then I can throw my charge moves as soon as they come out, and it is a Snorlax in the back, so gonna have to be getting this debuff off. So wanting to swap out here, save a charge move on my Dewgong, so I can come back in and debuff if I need to. So get the shield for that one, and then out comes Wigglytuff. So unfortunately for them, they didn't get the sack swap timing down. They were just a little bit too slow. So out comes the Body Slam. Is it enough? It's not going to be enough to take me out, but are they going to be able to lick me down? They are. Shouldn't have a charge move stored. I do. My Icy Wind hopefully will be enough to KO from this range. It is, and I'm able to take that game. So good game there. So to be honest, a bit of a misplay on their part. So swapping in the trying to come in with the Wigglytuff there. Now I do. Well, that was an awful throw. Now I do have a video on excellent throws. I'll link that now so you can look at that, because that is not a good example of it. So hopefully that was useful for someone. Kanto Cup's nearly over, Season 8's about to begin, so get a little bit of variety in your team. Hopefully you do well in the season ahead. But for now, thank you for watching, and thank you for watching through all of Season 7. If you're new to the channel, this is your first video, you're not a subscriber, hit that subscribe button down below, and it'll be good to see you in the next one. So hopefully I'll see everybody in the next one. Bye for now.